This douchebag pushed the lady onto the bus lane for no reason. Now, this incident took place in 2017, but the official arrest was made last week's Monday on the 15th of June. Pretty much, he was arrested in his $1.4 million home in London, also having possessed Class A and Class B drugs. I don't know what went into his mind. Obviously, there was no motive. The alleged man didn't give a statement, nothing. Just for whatever the reason is, he just decided on his morning run, he's gonna push this lady onto the bus lane, almost killing her. This guy genuinely has to be sick in the head, because there's no way you just do that by accident. I mean, you can clearly see in the video that he just pushed her. He didn't bump into her. The worst thing here is, like, he didn't even stop. So he clearly did this on purpose, hoping that nobody would notice and that he could get away with it. If this guy can push a random lady onto the bus lane and think he can get away with it, God knows what else that he has done. But I did a little bit of digging into the story, and I found a couple of interesting things that I did want to share with you guys. Now, this alleged 44-year-old man is Nicholas Brandram. I know I haven't heard of him. Probably no one has. It's some fucking useless piece of shit that decided to push a lady onto the bus lane one day. Now, again, this is all just alleged, and these are just theories on the internet, but it does kind of add up. Now, let me show you what I found. Now, this is Nicholas Brandram's LinkedIn page. This is an old screenshot of his LinkedIn page because his current one is, surprise, surprise, for some reason no longer available. It shows that he is the director of HSBC Private Bank. Never heard of it. This person also served as a captain in the British Army doing tours in Africa, Europe, Bosnia, Iraq, and Afghanistan. Now, if this guy in public pushed a lady onto the bus lane, almost killing her, was a captain for the British Army, God knows what else he has gotten away with. I mean, this guy did tours in Afghanistan, Iraq, and Africa, right? I don't want to say anything, but it just doesn't look good. But here's where it gets just a little bit worse. Now, it turns out this man is also a descendant of Queen Victoria, who previously crashed his Harley Davidson onto a female cyclist. It states here that he crashed his 1948 Harley Davidson into Miss Franklin and then drove off without leaving his details or checking if she was hurt. And basically in court, he was like, oh, I had such a big motorcycle that I didn't see her and I didn't feel the impact. What are you trying to say? You're just making yourself look like a complete fool. Then in court, he started blabbering about his military career, saying he was an upstanding citizen and that he would never hit and run. No, he's far too good for that. He's too good of a human being for that, right? It's just kind of interesting to see that these two incidents kind of correlate to each other. He hit this lady with his motorcycle and just pretty much drove off, and he pushed this lady onto the bus lane and ran away. This time he didn't drive off. He also stated here that he's an upstanding member of society and have recently resigned as a member of the British Army, having served in Iraq, Afghanistan, and other places. He said that I have a very loud bike, so it's not impossible I collided with her without me realizing it. At the same time, with such a big bike, I don't know how I didn't feel the collision. Right, you hit a lady on your bike, but it was so loud and so big you didn't feel the collision, or you didn't hear anything. I mean, come on, man. You could have come up with something else. You could have just owned up to it. You could have literally said, okay, yeah, I'm sorry, I'll own up to it, you know, I'll pay the fine. Saying that you didn't see her on your motorbike is just completely stupid. But he ended up just getting away with paying a $200, $300 fine and just getting a point on his license. So basically, for him, nothing. Found this old screenshot of his name being searched up on Google, and you can see it shows his LinkedIn, his Facebook, a couple news articles, and some other interesting stuff. Now, if you search his name, his LinkedIn is no longer available. It has been completely deleted, which is very, very weird. Because if this man indeed is not guilty and this is not him, why would he just randomly delete his LinkedIn for no reason? Also, doesn't help that this man is also 44 years of age. And when you try to click on the LinkedIn profile, nothing really happens. It just loads LinkedIn but doesn't give you anything because the page no longer exists. It's been deleted. And to give you a little bit more proof, here is a post by CityWealth about him doing a 60-second interview. Blah, blah, blah. I don't care. But the most important thing here that is they tagged Nicholas Brandram. This is the same Nicholas Brandram. And as you can see, I'm clicking on his name. Nothing is happening, nothing works, because as you can see, when you hover over this link, you grab it, you move it, the link has been removed. His profile simply just no longer exists. So I just found this to be interesting. I mean, they are both 44 years of age, and this person also has some problems with the law, similar problems of a hit and run This time it was a push and run. Really, really stupid situation. Could have been completely avoided if he didn't push her. Again, the stupidest thing is that it was for completely no reason. There's no, like, you can't justify this in any way, shape, or form. If this man almost got away with killing a woman by pushing her onto the bus lane, what has he gotten away with? I'm sure there are many, many, many things that he has done that he's gotten away with and that are probably much worse, but we will never know. Again, this is all alleged and we don't know yet. The police has not given out a statement on who this man actually is, so at the end of the day, who knows? But I mean, it seems pretty clear. But yeah, I just found it really interesting that all of a sudden his LinkedIn was wiped off the face of the universe and they're the same exact age. I mean, you connect the dots. Anyways, that's it for today.